It's kind of crazy how much backlash Rachel Zegler has been receiving for all of her stupid comments regarding Snow White. Now, I believe they are very warranted because she has been saying a lot of stupid things to not only piss off people on the right-hand side that don't agree with how Disney has been doing things, but she's also managed to piss off the left-hand side as well because Snow White is a very beloved story that's been cherished for a very, very long time. A lot of people hold very near and dear to their hearts. It's part of their childhood, and it's a really good story just in general. And Rachel Zegler cannot stop putting her foot in her mouth. She's been caught lying. She's been caught saying just the most idiotic things to piss off probably some of the most feminist people that I've even seen on the internet, which is just amazing to me that she has been capable of doing such a thing. But she just tweeted not too long ago this: "I hope the world becomes kinder." Now, in response to this tweet, Gina Carano, as most of you know, who was fired from Disney and attacked by a lot of Disney stans, responded with this quote tweet. And it says, "Boop." Now, maybe some of you don't understand the reference, but Data Racer here on Twitter explains it in great detail. 3 years ago, Rachel Zegler sent her fans to bully Gina Carano over the boop, bop, beep pronouns thing. And if you, again, don't even remember what that is, long ago, they were talking about respecting people's pronouns. So when Gina was still working with The Mandalorian, she set her pronouns to boop, bop, beep. Well, the entire internet exploded and took that as some type of insult, that she was disrespectful, and, you know, the normal leftist unhinged response you would assume they would give. Well, Data Racer continues and says, "Gina just called Rachel out as a lying hypocrite after she tweeted, 'I hope the world becomes kinder.' Rachel Zegler is finally reaping what she sowed, and honestly, this is glorious, and she deserves every single bit of this stuff because this is the type of nonsense that these clowns in Hollywood do." And here are the tweets that Rachel Zegler posted years ago. And as you can see, her pronouns are clearly in her name because of course they are. That's the only way you're going to maintain a job at Disney. She says, "Do not make fun of pronouns. They are not a joke. Pronouns are validating. Pronouns are cool. Put your pronouns in your bio. I wear my pronouns on a button sometimes. It's a good thing. Bye." Now, first off, I don't take anybody seriously who has pronouns in their bio or uses pronouns. As soon as I see that, as soon as that is something that I notice, I already know what type of person I am dealing with. Honestly, it's a massive red flag. It's like, oh, okay, you have some type of mental disability that I need to be aware of. But regardless, after she had tweeted this, you could see the bot responses of the lunatics that are on Twitter. So you could see here, Tyler says, "At Gina Carano, this one's for you, bitch." And then this person here literally says the exact same thing 20 minutes later. So I would assume, again, this is some type of bot stuff because, yes, there are bots on Twitter that are either ran by one person or one type of PR company to do this type of stuff. That's the world we live in, unfortunately. Another person here, "At Gina Carano, this is for you, Stinky." "At Gina Carano, this one's for you, Trumpy." "Maybe your goofy ass can take notes from an actress who can actually act. Why don't you listen to her and stop making fun of pronouns? Watch and learn." This is just a very small sample size of the types of tweets that Gina was getting. She was getting bombarded by all kinds of people online because of idiots like this. And the reason why a lot of these actors say this nonsense and do this type of stuff, it's their virtual resume. It's to let the powers to be know that they are on their side of the agenda and they are willing to push whatever they need to as long as they get a paycheck. That's essentially what all this is. Most of these people, I guarantee if you talk to them in real life, don't believe any of this stuff. They're the biggest hypocrites that are walking the planet. So to see Gina respond this way is glorious. She didn't have to say anything hateful. She didn't have to say anything disrespectful, which she could have, right? But just the little gif of boop is perfect. It's a nice way of basically saying, fuck you. And you know what? It's deserved. We're to the point now, you can't play nice anymore. And I think this was still done respectfully with class. I think this is a perfect response. And as I've said before, you can't bend the knee. You can't sit there and just let these lunatics run all over you. And all she had to do to prevent all this stuff is just shut her mouth. I don't blame everything on Rachel Zegler. The company, Disney, is part of the problem. They are the ones that are pushing this messaging. They are the ones that are telling her, this is how we want you to represent Snow White. So they are reaping what they sowed. They chose her for the role, and they told her that this story is going to be a reimagined version of Snow White. So all parties involved deserve all this karma. I hope it continues to get worse. Let it burn down. Let her keep saying stupid things, because this movie is going to be an absolute dumpster fire. But let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. I always love to hear your thoughts. If you liked the video, hit the like button. I would greatly appreciate it. And until next time, take care.